I would want to pull out my other deck, but I'm hearing, nah, baby, just okay, pure channeling. So, with the channeling of the messages, right? Um, it was just given clear as day in this situation where clearly, now it made sense about, excuse me, about some of the key people involved, right? And so I'm just sitting here and was just like, baby, when I say like your girl was over here sleep, okay, drool and everything coming out your mouth, okay, calling it the hogs, you name it. And it was just like one of those. I was like, shoot, like God, I really just be wanting to just not have to do this, but he was like, you know what, it's part of it, you know what I'm saying? You just gonna do this just for the time being. Confirmation. I was just gonna be doing this for the time being to be able to get to, once we get to the end of the situation. However, it was like, I'm going to give you the clarity that you need so you can understand who was who, what was what, and how things was done. And I was like, okay. So, and when I say I am, yesterday it was like, I was like, okay, I'm asleep before midnight. Okay. I wasn't tripping about it. And as soon as I went to sleep, I'm seeing Kiara, I see Regina, I see Sheila, I'm seeing all these key players, and then I see the kids. But as I'm seeing it, it was just like how it was seen, it was so elaborate. And then I was seeing other key people that was put in place for this because it was like, why am I seeing Kendra in my dream? And why I'm seeing these other people? But the main triggering factor was whoever that female was yesterday that came into my life because it was just like for me to sing that song from Trick Daddy and Trina, it had allowed me to know. I was like, God dang, these folks was really planning to do something elaborate. But then it was just like when I was getting to that point of being a little bit discouraged, it was like, baby girl, you ain't got no reason to be really discouraged because if anything, you should be more encouraged and look at the situation from a different point of view. And of that different point of view, it was just like, you know what, Shirley, you ain't got no reason to trip because when the script is about to be flipped and everybody that worked with Carla, Kiera, Sheila, anybody of those names, I was like, the funny part of it is, and people realizing at the same time, reason being why I ain't ever fool with fucking Kiera, she be the motherfucker that started the shit, get you involved in the shit, set the shit up, but be the same motherfucker to get your ass locked up. That I knew. But then it was like the biggest part of it is like sure to take pride in the fact of everything that went on in this whole situation. I had more people look to set your girl up at the fact that I had enough common sense to leave people the fuck alone. I had more people attack me with the fact that I left. It's like wouldn't common sense to say if the person not making you happy, that's for one. Like if I wasn't making you happy, sir, and you felt like something else was making you happy, by all means, I'm gonna find me some business. I'm gonna find me something better to do. If it was family, relatives, whatever, oh, but even with my kids, mama, you not there. I want to go over here. Yeah, that motherfucker here, okay. I I'll find me a exit stage, left or right, whichever way I gotta go. Shit, I'm just gonna exit the stage, the situation, and leave it all alone. Y'all do what's gonna make you happy. But then I'm sitting there, I was like, Sharita, of all these dating situations, I'm sitting here looking back at everything, and I mean like everything, everyone, anyone, whatever, any fallouts. It was like, Shruti, you did the right thing, and these were motherfucking people that was trying, looking to make me feel bad for making the right decision. If a person is going to show you that they don't appreciate you, if a person is showing you that they don't want you to be there, the smartest thing you could do is just leave it alone. And I'm like, dang, Sharita, you were sitting here feeling bad, and these were people wanting you to feel bad or sad about leaving when they was making you feel like they didn't want you there. So it's like, why would I? I'm like, girl, you need to give your own self a whooping, because you knew better than all of this. Because it was like, I had more people do hateful things, try to harm me and break me down for making a decision to, like, clearly you're saying I'm not going. How many times you want to keep getting smacked in your motherfucking face before your ass finally have a reaction and knock a motherfucker out? Like, logic sense, right? But if it's like, I'm sitting there looking at it like, damn, Shorty, you have more motherfuckers wanted to do revenge on you for leaving. I ain't ever really fucking made sense of it, but it was like it made complete sense when I woke up, like like when I said out of my slumber, out of my fucking slumber, and I'm like, you had motherfuckers do revenge and harm towards you when they was abandoning you, causing more harm to you. I was like, ain't that something? But I was like, oh, okay. But then it was also like God's protection. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, those people's rejection was my protection, because it was like, if a person gonna show you that they don't love you, you ain't gotta stay. If a person is gonna show you in every which way that they don't like you being yourself, they ain't like you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Family included, because your biggest haters would be your family. Oh, they look too happy. I'm gonna send this person in to go do this to mess up their happiness. Been there, done that, baby. And that type of stuff right there, it hit different. But I learned that valuable lesson, and I was like, you know what? I woke up so like grateful, like I was in like gratitude, because it's like, Shrita, you ain't got shit to be mad about, baby. Like, I'm in so much gratitude, like the attitude of gratitude and appreciation, because it's like, why would I ever be mad about something? And then it was like another situation to speak on was, I realized in this dream or whatever, like it's somebody's situation where there's a person willing to go ahead and keep, I've been there. They keep you distracted, right? Even if they got to keep sitting in four, five, six, 10 different people and be like, look, because I don't want them to be with this person, because this person will make sure that they happy. This person will make sure that they protected. This person will make sure that they, they money or whatever talent or gift, they're gonna be willing to invest in it, right? And when those type of situations are come, you have to pay attention too, because especially if you're a power play in a person's, prophecy, purpose, even your own purpose, you have to pay attention to how people be like, you left certain people in the past for a reason, right? So when you know you left people in the past for a certain reason, guess what's gonna end up happening? Them people gonna be willing to distract you from whatever it is, your goal, your ambition. Shit, in my situation, it was my goals, my ambition, my money, and love matters, and family, with my children. And when I realize how far people will be willing to go, baby, they'll know that, hey, that person, they know for a fact that person ain't no good. Or we're going to distract the person that knows, like, even if a person is doing wrong, they will make it their business to make sure that that person keep doing dog wrong and don't see the purpose or value in you. And when I had to learn that over the time, it's just like, you know what? Shit happens. And that's why, like, everybody be like, why the fuck she ain't mad? Why she ain't Child, I ain't fit to chase after nobody. I ain't fit to get mad about nothing. Because for me, I'm a firm believer what's meant to be will be. Because what the Most High and the Creator has for you, no man is able to take it, distract you, or like you could get distracted. You might get veered off the path for a little bit, but it's still part of your path. It's part of your destiny. So even when people be like, I'm gonna switch with their destiny because what's theirs is gonna be mine, but people don't realize, okay, you want something that somebody else have so bad. You don't know what it is that they had to go through to even get to barely part of what it is where they at. You have to realize that. And once you realize you don't know what that person had to go through, trust and believe. If you want their life so fucking bad, you gonna go through any and everything that that person ever had to go through. If it was losing jobs, money, lovers, finances, family, kids, you name it, you gonna have to go through any and everything that person had to go through just to get to whatever moment that you feel like you wanted from that person. You're gonna have to go through hell and high waters, especially if they went through hell and high waters to get to whatever point you felt like, oh, I want what they have. You gotta go through that, baby. You gotta go through that. That's all. I mean, even before a long time ago, I don't want nothing that nobody else has. Oh, you're mad because I have a family, baby. I ain't fit to argue and fight with nobody. Shit, because I know I can create my own traditions, my own family. Because even then, when you decide to marry or be with someone, you creating your own family. You creating your own traditions. How y'all do it is how y'all do it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how we do it. It's just like, I was just like, you know what, God, I get it. And regardless of how bad, how crazy it's going to, sound and what it was, I was just like, should we just appreciate that the fact that, hey, you can give people warnings before the storm, whether they choose to take the advice, whether they choose not. It's one of those they're not able to ever say, ain't nobody ever tell them. And I find peace in that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm realizing like, damn, Shreddy, you ain't really been like no hater ass motherfucker. Like you, you ain't like. It's like shit for real. What do be making you mad? And then I'm like, well, when they interrupted my motherfucking food and sleep, and interrupted my fucking peaceful day to day, that kind of like make me. I'm gonna say mad, but it upset a motherfucker now. That shit will upset the fuck out of you. But then it's like, long as people happy, ain't shit really to be mad about. Like, you know what I'm saying? If a person want to talk to you and they want you to hear them out, hear fucking people out. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the creator, God, Yahweh, whoever it is you pray to, he not putting you in those situations for no fucking reason. Like, I'm really big on when it comes to how you call it. People can feel like they created dangerous situations for you, but I also know at the same time, for me in my instance and in my experience, when God be bringing people back into my life, especially when I be like, I don't want to talk to these people no more. I hate these motherfuckers. Most of the time, he only putting them back in my path or in my eyesight or for me to talk to them. He just trying to see what I'm gonna do. I don't care what these people do. I don't be caring what human beings do. We gonna tip on our life. Okay, good luck. How much success have y'all had over the last since 20 fucking 14? Shit, let's just say since I was a kid. How much success have y'all have gotten? Not too far. You might have distracted. You might have, veered me off a little bit. But the facts are the facts. Ain't really shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, girl, you were just so blessed beyond measures. So don't ever allow nobody to try to make you feel like, oh, this person ain't gonna love you. This person ain't gonna like you. Bitch, I'm loved every fucking time. That's all I be telling people. Look, You gotta laugh about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I be laughing about it because it's like, I ain't tripping. Because I know for a fact, whenever a person reappears in my life, God watching me to see how I'm going to handle it. I'm not concerned about the next person because it's more or less, it's a test for me. Like, how would you respond? How you going to react? You know what I'm saying? And it's on me type of situation. But also too, you know what I'm saying, the test in those situations usually be when God put people back into my space, especially those that he know cause me harm and hurt. He basically looking to see, Shrita, how you gonna handle it? Are you gonna handle them with war, or are you gonna handle them with love? And most of the time, I look at all my situations as handle that shit with love. Even like your hardest situations that you know for a fact that the motherfuckers is like, motherfucker, you deserve to get shot in your asshole. You deserve it. But it ain't for me to choose nor to do. It ain't for me to choose. It's only for me to give you valuable life words and decisions to make better choices. Because what you do once you are out of my eyesight or out of my presence or out of my energy or out of my space, that's a you problem. That ain't got shit to do with me. Because you got to think of the whole thing. Your whole serenity or being or your serene existence, the only person and thing you got control of is you. I only have control of what I do, what I say, how I behave, how I move, and how I treat another person. It's not ever the other way around. So most of the time, people be like, "So you're not mad? What is there to be mad about? What is there to ever really be mad about?" You create boundaries. If someone comes back into your life, shit, I know now, show and prove, okay? This is show and tell, okay? You show me and I'm going to tell you. And, most of the time, you know what I'm saying? What's that? It might be a Diddy song, but it was a hit. Ain't nobody taking my pride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. I gotta keep going, right? Shit, Janae Aiko made that song by Ways. Sometimes you're gonna lose your peace of mind just to find your peace of mind. And baby, I done lost my peace of mind. I done lost a lot of things, but I found my way. So anybody feeling like they doing something, it's like, regardless, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it'll be stricter. It's gonna be strict for a whole cool bit. But that strict activity is, I gotta understand, it's years of pain. It was years of hurt. However, it's just like, I find it so amazing where I could look at the situation of all the years of hurt and pain and turmoil. I still ain't found it in me to make sure that my pain bleeds on the next man or woman. And I'm like, why is it that you bless me with that though? It's like, it's still rage within me. But why did you bless that within me to make sure that of all this pain, you not allowing me to like bleed on the next person? And it's just like, because your pain is not the next person's pain, because everyone goes through pain. And when you know everybody goes through pain, your job or duty, my diligence and my duty in that position is, I know better, so I have to do better. And with me doing better is, I understand your pain. I know your pain. I see the pain. I feel it. Because most people be like, what you mean? I can feel you. You know how people say they're saying, I feel you. Some people don't be feeling you. And you can tell when people are not feeling you because they won't understand or know what it is of when you're saying, I feel you. Meaning, when I'm telling you, I feel your energy, I feel your emotions, I feel your thoughts, I feel your heart, I feel your pain. I feel you. And some people say it so disingenuously that people be like, oh, they get me? They really don't. So you have to be mindful of the people who you carry around you. That's why Granny used to tell me, just know a liar gonna lie, a thief is gonna steal, but most of the time, people that's willing to unalive you will be willing to set you up too. So you gotta be mindful about what you keeping around you. Are you a thief of your own heart? I stole my own heart by giving my heart, taking my heart to give it to people who bleed. And they wasn't willing when I'm telling you, you got to put pressure on the wound, put pressure on the wound. And they ain't putting pressure on the wound. Guess what? They're going to bleed out on you and they're going to die on you every time. But if they listen to you, they get a chance to survive. If I seal off that wound, you know, with a chest wound, you feel it. You put pressure on it. Sometimes you got to seal it and still keep a little bit of air for it so that that air can still come in so that lung or that heart or that vessel don't collapse on you. You hit an artery. You got to hold it down as long as you can. But you know you only got so much time to get them to go ahead and get the proper medics so they don't bleed out, right? So they don't go unconscious on you, right? You have to be mindful. That's why I tell you in certain wounds, you got to put the tourniquet on it. You got to flip them to the side. It's those things that count. Those things count. And I was like, you woke me up at 4:36. And I was like, shit, isn't that 4:36 was for me to go over there to Cimarron, Winter Springs, Castleberry area. I was like, child, you ain't have to wake me up like this. You ain't have to wake me up like this. But it was just like, yes, I did. I need you to make sure that you get what I'm saying, my child. Some people be like, but that's not just a coincidence, baby. Listen, people will lie, people will hide. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, you can't hide from the Most High. And when the Most High needs you to know, He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know how they do it, when they did it, why they did it. Why the fuck I'm hearing that song? I don't want to be a player. Shit, I don't know. Don't be if you don't want to be a player no more. Don't be a player. Shit. But shit, at the end of the day, it's like a vibe won't lie, but a mouth will. I remember listening to that song when Leon Thomas said it in the song. It's like, and he said that a vibe don't lie, but a mouth do. Shit, a motherfucker can tell you a lie all day, but the vibe is gonna be different. I hate you. I don't want to be around you. But then here you are. You still making sure that person is fed. You still, I don't want to get up, but I gotta go do this some bullshit again. You see what I'm saying? It's just, it be certain things that if you can catch the vibe, then can't nobody really lie to you. You know what I'm saying? People will show you, like, regardless without words, sometimes the energy in people's movement can tell you what type of time they on. You just gotta be willing to pay attention to that. Me, I pay very close attention to people. I need to know how you moving. I need to know how you moving amongst the people that you say they friends, they family, you love them, they your kids. If I have to sit there and watch how you moving with them, I know how you gonna handle me. Regardless if it's a vibe or a connection, I gotta watch how you moving amongst the people. And sometimes how people move amongst the people will show you more or less how they gonna treat you. Oh, you was willing to lie to them shit. You'll lie to any and everybody. So who are you really loyal to? Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Tell me who you loyal to. Is your friends? Is your family? Is it kin? Tell me who you loyal to. That song. See, music. I don't know why I'm channeling music. Somebody probably got to listen to it. Is it anybody that you're alive for? Anybody that you'll die for? That's my shit, though. True people know what I'm a fan of. True people know what you're not a fan of. You know what I'm saying? But also, the person you're gonna be true to, there'll be a person that, hey, I'm sliding for you. I'm sliding for you, with you, on you, beside you. Okay? And those be those grounds where you have to look at certain situations like, what are you appreciative for yourself first and foremost? Because when you know what you're appreciative about yourself first, you're not really losing anything. That's why I said yesterday, I ain't losing out on love on nothing, baby, because I ain't give nothing to nobody that I ain't already have in me. But the only thing that I was losing out on was like, damn, they didn't appreciate it. So I got to give it to myself. And that self appreciation hit different when you guys sit there and look like, girl, or man, you did that. People be willing to be jealous to throw look things at your looks, your vibe, your energy. Like I tell people all the time, any person that ever really fucking met me, baby, I'm a whole fucking vibe. You think I really give a fuck about what anybody else talking about out here in these streets? Nah, because most of it is just chatter. Because you got to really ask yourself honestly and personally, are those same people that running their mouth about you, are they able to get close to you? Is they able to beg your line? Is they able to come to your crib? And if the answer is to no to those three things, guess what? What they talk about ain't really real. You got to really know a person to really be like, oh shit, they on that. And I have to realize, like, I'm on that. You know what I mean? It's a vibe. I'm cool. Them motherfuckers just don't try me though. And it's just like, Sharita, call back your energy, call back your power, call back what it is that's you. It's other people that's willing to gotta go get pictures of you and put it in a bathroom mirror or on their mirrors, on their stand. Oh, I miss them. Oh, I love them. Girl, please, you wishing you was them. That's the problem. And it be people like, that's how people be doing that glamour shit. They always on a person page, especially females. Females are very notorious for that glamoring themselves. Man, they're more likely to like, oh, that man make music. Oh, he know how to make this money. Or he a real street motherfucker. They gotta copy everything that you do, regardless. You know what I'm saying? It'll be people willing to want to bite off of you, but shit, you can bite a motherfucking swag. Well, you can't bite swag. You can't bite swag. It's a signature. It's a demeanor, baby. It's a vibe. But it'd be people willing to want to like take that. But no one can ever take your essence because it's you. You know what I'm saying? But you can also recognize, like, I just got that. I do say that. And then it'd be these people wanna, I could wear it better. I could do this better. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if the wig ain't laid and slayed how you feel like you want yours laid and slayed. Shit, I just know mine still look good for me. I'm not worried about looking good for her, him, them, or nobody else. I look good. I feel good. That picture made me feel good. And as long as I feel good and happy with it, nothing else in between really matters. The Akon song. Nobody wants to see me together, but it don't matter now. But even though he said nobody wants to see us together, I was like, but I said me. You get it. But shit, it was like, you know how body would be like, peace, God. Shit, I'm a goddess, peace goddess, peace goddess. And you got peace naturally. I'm a natural woman. I'm a phenomenal woman. I'm a whole ass motherfucking vibe. Everybody want time, and my time is my time, and you make your time to fucking shine on yours. Cause anybody outside of that, that's a motherfucker trying to feed off that energy. They need your energy to do what it is that they do. They need your energy and your signature moves to make sure that the person who's for you or want to be with you, that they be against you. So you gotta understand the difference about how people look to utilize situations to their benefit, because I look at it all the way around. I gotta remember, it's men that probably left me, thought they was doing something. Oh, I got better, baby. You're miserable. You still coming to the Pahina. You coming to the Pahina. To La Pahina. What shorty doing? Oh, my Shella. My Shayla. Shit, I'm out of my business. I'm chilling. I'm still smiling and grinning. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe. And somebody like, is a bitch high? No, bitch, motherfucker, I'm still sleeping. I'm sleeping. Am I sleepy and you dopey? It's just like happiness and peace feels so fucking good. It was just like, it's like I'm so sensitive to energy. It's just crazy to me. Like, people be willing to do certain things, but I know it's like, I'm just happy to be with me. I'm happy to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not have all the money in the world yet, but I'm rich in spirit. Rich spirit, broke phone. Try to stop playing with me before I tell you to the song shit. Stop playing with me before I turn your ass up on a video. Shit, bad. Bitch, I'm attractive. Can't fuck with you no more. I'm fasted. Ugh. Bitch, I'm attractive. And that right there, motherfuckers will try to make you feel unattractive. They're gonna try to make you feel like, oh, people don't see you. Ma'am, sir, if they and them, everyone see your girl. I've been doing that since I was a little girl. So I don't need the whole fucking world to tell me who the fuck I am, long as I know who I am and the creator got my back and them angel wings be flapping. Just don't try that shit, cause I speak the angel of death or life, baby. I'll get it tatted on me. I'll do the shit that you bitches couldn't ever do. I don't want my family to look at me crazy. That's why you get the tattoo and hide it. I get mines and I represent it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the same. I don't worry about my family talking about, oh, you don't need to be with him. You don't need to like him. He said she ain't no good, but it feels so good, face ass bitch. Cause they can't leave me alone. I got that effect on you. I just ain't Drake on you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta pull the Draco, but you already know what it is that I say. So what the fuck is this turning into spoken word? What's the word? Call me the herb. Shit, that's why it's like, it's happiness over here. Happiness over everything. All you need to know is I ain't no hoe, but I'm going to choose happiness over any and everything. I know what I want. I know what I like. I like what the fuck I like. I don't know why they like me. I don't know what. Bitch, just know that you like. That's all the fuck that matters. And anybody else in between, does it really fucking matter? No. Because if it did, you know what I'm saying? I already seen the negatives. Are you willing to do the positive? That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Do the right thing, and anything else, it don't really fucking matter. That's why I like, full transparency is always key for me. Other fucking people right now, they crying like, it's it's six, shit's 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner? You better get yourself together. That song came out a long time ago, but I don't know whatever happened to it though. And shit, neighbors over here, they gotta get the moving around. Shit, she up. The she devil is up. She lived. She's alive. She's all the way live. And you can't get ready to wake up early in the morning, get ready to tell somebody a lie, cause baby, I'm ready to be in my full motherfucking energy. Everything makes me happy. Shit. The motherfucking person for you, they gonna love to always see you smile. People live for that. And if you can't smile so fucking genuinely, like shit, I'm look, I had to fucking laugh when that was like, Shrita, you know you so fucking simple, right? I was like, I was like, you know your ass is so fucking simple. And this is how the fuck I know I need to take my ass right back to sleep because I'm laughing over goofy shit. I was like, you know you so fucking simple, right? And say if I'm minding my business. And I was like, I hope I ain't egging this motherfucking head up. But it's like, it also shows how fucking grateful and appreciative I can be. Especially especially like when you in love and you love someone, like the gratitude and appreciation is next level. But I have gratitude and appreciation for myself. This is how I knew I was simple. Y'all ready? A motherfucker could be like, Sharita, guess what? Hey, babe, look what I got you. The motherfucker come in that bitch and be like, baby, I got you some honey mustard. You got me some honey mustard? My goofy ass. I'll be sitting there like ready to cry, like, oh, you got me some honey mustard. And I'm talking about it would literally be like 30 minutes to a fucking hour of me fucking ooh, like you literally watching like a fucking little kid having like a big ass moment. Like, okay, she got all this other shit. I'm for real. Like, I'll be the fucking person that'll go into a fucking, even if I'm not a Louis Vuitton fan, I'm not like a major fan. I love Coach, period. Okay. But I can go in and go buy all that shit, right? But let a motherfucker just know, like, I got some chicken wings, but I know I ain't got me no fucking honey mustard or some ranch or something like that. And a motherfucker be like, hey, babe, I got you some honey mustard. I'm like, some honey mustard. I'll be in that fucking bitch lit to the motherfucker, blasting music over some fucking honey mustard. I was like, Sharita, you ain't got no business being that motherfucker simple. But then at the same time, I was like, yes, the fuck you do. Because how dare any fucking body take away your fucking enjoyment and happiness? And even though it is giving big back bitch, you big back fat bitch, you happy over a fucking bottle of fucking honey mustard, bitch? It didn't matter. And then I'm looking at the situation. You so fucking considerate. You thought of my big back waist, and you got me honey mustard. Give me some motherfucking honey mustard and put on my favorite song. Bitch, I'm gonna be the happiest motherfucker all day long. I bought you a snow cone. You bought me a snow cone? I wouldn't give a fuck a motherfucker come in and say, babe, look, I got you a new little bracelet. It could be a fucking bracelet from the candy machine. You got me a bracelet? And I'm just a goofy motherfucker. Like, oh, look, I got me a bracelet from the gum machine. But I'll be fucking, like, I realized at that point, it was just like, Sharita, you have really conquered and unlocked the code to life. You unlocked the code to fucking happiness, joy, because it's like, purely if your heart can't just like fucking open with joy off the simplest shit, you're never going to, and it's not never, you won't ever appreciate the bigger things. And me, I appreciate like this, like the smallest fucking thing. Ooh, I got you a cool new lighter with that. What the fuck is this? It's a llama. It's a llama on it. And it's like it's the simplest, smallest things that mean everything. And I'm gonna leave it at that for y'all. But I'll be back first soon. angels and card readings if y'all would like. Y'all can make sure y'all can ask questions or whatever. But I just had to share that way because it's like, even though I'm not wanting to share like those happiness moments, and it's not me sharing my personal moments, but those right there was just like, wake up and tell people about new ways to understand. Like, it's a standard, bro. It's a standard, cuz. That's a fucking standard. If you can't wake up with a gratitude and appreciation for shit, you literally allow dumb motherfuckers to dictate it. Now, granted, don't ever fucking disregard for the fact I'm not gonna ever let you feel like you getting away with some shit, because I'm gonna check your ass. Like, that's why they said check yourself before you wreck yourself. Cause I'm gonna be on an ice cube. Cause today was a good day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't It's gonna be a good day every day. Cause I'm walking on sunshine, face ass. Okay? But you gotta realize, shit, what am I really appreciative to? What are you really loyal to? And it's like, I'm loyal to myself. I'm loyal to my motherfucking peace and happiness and the self love and joy that things bring to me every day. And guess what? God will even bring people, even your enemies, your footstools. Even if my enemy, I need me some motherfucking honey mustard, bitch. I need me this motherfucking. Make sure it ain't no special sauce in that bitch. You see what I'm saying? And I get so fucking happy about that shit. That's why I don't be tripping about nothing. Like, if you there, you there. If you ain't, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the simplest shit. And it's just like, Sharita, don't ever let a motherfucker to like take that shit away. Cause what's for you is fucking for you. Anybody against you, it still works for fucking you. You gotta know that regardless if somebody do fuck shit, it's still working in your benefit. Cause guess what? You still gonna grow from that shit. It's just about how the fuck you gonna look at it. Are you gonna look at it from the negative aspect? Cause we got negativity that surrounds us every fucking day. So for me in the situation, fuck what they talking about. Cause I can respect the fact that you saying that shit in the background. You ain't bringing that shit over here. Cause either way it go, I'ma air this bitch out. Cause you gotta understand they coming to you with fucking emotions, not the other way around. And especially when you know that you doing the right thing from the get go, what the fuck anybody else saying and talking about, that ain't got shit to do with you. I'm not responsible for how you thinking and how the fuck you feel. I'm only responsible for me, for what I say, what I do, and how the fuck I respond, not react. Cause somebody needs you to react. AKA when they do reactive abuse, they need a reaction for their satisfaction. But when you respond, and sometimes being quiet is a response. Sometimes your ass motherfucking laughing about the shit. It's a response. But at the end of the day, it's a them thing. Oh, you went out your way to go make sure somebody got hurt or was feeling some type of way. It sounds like a you problem. But it also talks about your fucking character for you to go out your way to make somebody else to feel some type of way. So who really still wins in that situation? The person who's sitting there like, you really did all of that? Because I'll be the motherfucker like, oh, you really did all of that. It's fucked up now. But what was your purpose of that? This damn smoke. It's like you really got to start looking at situations like that. What was the point in that? What was the true point of you doing that shit? And when people realize that shit, that's when you be like, they ain't really doing nothing. It's that Michael Jackson song, really don't start it something. And they really ain't starting not a damn thing. I make them feel this way. You can't make nobody feel no fucking way that they ain't already fucking feel. And most of the time, people that starting shit, you making them feel a way. They feeling mad. They feeling sad. They getting more angry because you're not angry. I feel that shit is hilarious. So you ain't gonna get mad? No. Did you need me to get y'all some Pampers? Do you need a hug? Oh, sorry, I don't need you touching me. That's an energy exchange. But I'm listening to you. You just gotta look at it's about how you fucking gonna look at a motherfucking situation. It really do bore down to how the fuck you gonna look at it. Cause shit for me, females, it's common. It's a catty thing. So whenever a man do what fucking females do, it's like, alright, sis. I don't get mad at no fucking man. Alright, sis. You doing what this female would do. Alright, sis. Carry on now. What a man would do, a man is just really, men don't act out for nothing. They'll crash the fuck out. You know what they really cared about. And if they really gave a fuck about a situation when their asses crash the fuck out. Not on you, but about the situation. You gotta know the difference. But like I said, if you got more people that gotta go out their way to try to fuck over what it is that you got going on, to cause you harm, distraction, pain, or keep people away from you, keep people from talking to you, they gotta pay people to troll you and do all this other dumb shit, just know you struck a nerve. So honestly and truly, in that situation, you're the fucking winner. Even if you was losing shit in this situation, you're really the fucking winner. Cause you gotta fucking sit there and put on your thinking cap. And thinking cap will say like, this motherfucker really had to go this motherfucking far. Like I have to really sit back and think like, these bitches went as far they had to kill my fucking kids just to get my attention. You had to kill my kids. You had to get my kids to not like me and all this shit because you and your motherfucking feelings. That's crazy work. You had to go get people and convince, and like the craziest part, you had to convince them to talk bad. You had to convince these motherfuckers to steal my money to make it look like it's yours so you could put on a facade to the motherfuckers thinking that you got it like that. But you still gotta fuck, suck, steal, lie, and do all this other conniving shit just to convince the motherfuckers to be on your team. That's elaborate. But eventually you gotta get tired. You gonna get tired. Cause eventually the real people really realizing like, did these motherfuckers really convince us to do all this? They really did. Now how do you feel? Stupid little motherfucker. I know you do. That's why we call motherfuckers goofy. You goofy motherfucker. But all is forgiven. That's why they tell you, forgive them what they don't know. They ain't know no motherfucker better. Cause guess what? Who really get the laugh? You might have been crying in the midst of it, but you laughing at the end of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like in my whole situation, they was laughing then, but these motherfuckers about to start crying right now. Cause I'm fit to be laughing to the motherfucking bank and making sure that I'm cool and I'm chilling like a motherfucker. It ain't shit else. So we're gonna interrupt. We're gonna make noise. We're gonna go make sure that they don't feel safe. I'm gonna make them feel uncomfortable. Okay, how's that been working it out? Because it seems like where you was creating inconvenience for me is a more inconvenience for you. So shit, you take your shit and you just shit. It ain't even fucking moving out soon. I would, motherfucker. I'm not for the delay the process. Okay, don't ever fucking delay no fucking process for no fucking body because at the end of the day, the longer you delay the shit, the more it's just you looking for the problem. The moment that I make the decision, like, ooh, I should leave this bitch. Okay. Oh, you just started this argument? I was notorious for that. Oh, you just started this argument. And the fact that I was thinking about this about 20 days ago, let me respectfully, mm, 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 I mean, you know what? Fuck you. You getting on my nerves cool enough. Bitch, I'll walk out of this bitch with my titties out and some booty shorts on and call it a motherfucking day. Bitch, you can have it all. Because those same way that I had spent the money to get this shit, I can get it back again and probably get way more than what the fuck I left before. Do you understand me? And most of them be like, It's like that. It like that. Okay? Because what the fuck I lost, trust and believe me, I can triple that. I can triple that. What you say? Copy that. I got your attention. Copy that. You want to keep doing that? All right. Let me do Roger Rabbit on your ass real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Charlie Brown. I'm gonna hit the cha cha slide. I'm gonna backslide a little bit. I'm gonna not cuss your ass the fuck out. I'm actually probably gonna give you a kiss of sin, do something a little strange for you, cause I ain't don't need your little piece of change, but I'ma slide the motherfucking out and call it what it is. I was every broke bitch. What? I was a who? Oh, okay. I didn't know how to do that. Bitch come back and pop up in the surface. How the fuck you get? A broke bitch said what? Okay, carry on. I was always notorious for that. Motherfucker be quick to be like, ain't nobody gonna wanna do this. Hey, new boo. New boo. Who this? The one that's making sure that I can go ahead and toot it and booty. Okay? That's what the fuck it is. Toot it and booty. Well, while your ass over there is singing, what the fuck it was his name? Little Richard. Toot fruity. How rude. Okay? Your ass gonna be sitting there. What the fuck just happened? I don't know, cuz what happened? I thought you, I thought you was saying something, and then they realized, oh, you wasn't saying nothing. Baby, that motherfucker. Listen, ask all my baby daddies. Your girl will slide and won't look back. Okay, I'm a chugga chugga choo choo. It's come all right at trying. Bake her head, bounce on that motherfucking ass, tootsie roll, do the flip flops, do a motherfucking cartwheel in the process of that bitch. I thought you said you ain't had no money. Well, I thought you was the one saying that I ain't had no money. You ain't got nowhere to go. Oh, okay. Where you at? Somewhere where you're not. Anything else? Click. You gotta look at certain situations and such like shit. Don't ever fucking waste no time. Once your mom make that decision to go ahead and go, shit, even if it was somebody you don't got no business being with this person, you gotta be careful about who the fuck telling you that shit too. Cause sometimes they trying to tell you they don't love you and they ain't gonna want you back. No, they probably still do love you and want your ass the fuck back, but who the fuck are they to tell you, especially if you were separated? But then you also got to think about, why did you separate from somebody in the first place? Man or woman in a situation. Because sometimes it be your own homegirls, your friends, your besties, and shit like that that's breaking you away from your fucking peace and happiness due to the simple fact, regardless if you cheated, he cheated, y'all both cheated, it don't fucking matter. Do you know how to make it work? Do you know how to make the shit healthy? And if the answer is no, let that shit go. Because most of the time, you look better. One thing I don't do with fucking family, as soon as they hit your ass with, you look better with such and such, you should go back and talk to them. Bitch, why don't you go talk to them? I was notorious. That's why people couldn't fuck with me. Bitch, if you felt like that's what the fuck it is, bitch, you go be happy with the motherfucker. I'm going where the fuck I'm loved at. I'm appreciated at. I could be myself at. I can grow at. I ain't got to do all that extra shit at. Because anybody that got to take you out of your vibe and shit like that, and family try to get involved in your shit, that's the worst thing you could ever do. That's why in marriage, I learned my lesson. You don't call friends, you don't call family when you marry. That's a hard no. Because they'll be the first one to be super biased about your situation. Well, lead them. Lead them. And sometimes they leaving them be them wanting to go after what you had. So you gotta be mindful about who you getting that advice from. But a motherfucker that's gonna tell you, go with your heart. Does it make you happy? Do you feel the love? Was it genuine? Well, yeah, yeah. Then take your ass the fuck over there. What the fuck you talking to me for? Shit, I was even notorious when I got married the second time. And I remember he was like, "Yeah, I still love my ex, Brittany, but okay, nigga, what the fuck you over here for? Go back over there." No, I really do love you. I really do want to be with you. I really love you. That motherfucker showed me in every which fucking way that he did not love me. He did not want to be there. How the fuck I was married to a man for all that damn time and I was still the motherfucking secret. Even I'm talking about married. We coming in the family car with the kids and everything at family reunions. And these motherfuckers didn't even know I was married to that man. Had it on paper, ring, you name it. Valuable life lessons. But if as soon as a person still tell you they in love with somebody else or they heart is somewhere, or as a woman or a man, your intuition is picking up that somebody's heart is somewhere else, let it go. I swear to God, please just let that shit go. Cause for me, it was like I had the last motherfucker. He was in love. I was in love too. But it was like, motherfucker, you trying to tell me that I don't love you, I don't care, and I was cheating. And the only reason why all that shit was going on, it was because his ass was doing all that shit. He was looking to convince himself otherwise, and then also his ass taking advice from clearly he not getting the warning signs like the red flag is in your face. They telling you, oh, she doing this, she doing this, she doing this. Sir, how many times since I've been up here with you do you see me even bring these people around me? One. Two, we have too many mutuals that you don't figure out after the fact that it's like, well, how long has it been since y'all been in contact and y'all been friends? Motherfuckers still ignoring the red flags. Here go family. I don't like them. They don't like a bitch because they couldn't be a bitch because they still sitting there on being little lap dogs. Cause ain't shit nothing. Ain't nothing to a big dog. When a little dog wanna go ahead and try to bark at the big dog, come on now. Even a big dog still can be gentle with a little motherfucker. But then when that motherfucker finally maul their ass, you gotta put the dog down. And then they realized like, oh, so the motherfuckers was really just hating on my happiness and peace. No shit, Dick Tracy. I knew what the fuck it was when even when my first one, the second one did it. Shit, all of them did it. Baby, it ain't gonna hit the same no more. But shit, when you always have a heart for somebody, you gonna have a heart. But for me, I learned not to ever have a soft spot for nobody that ain't ever had it for you. But for me, now I'm in that era. Show and prove, baby. I don't believe words. I believe actions though. Cause words, a motherfucker could talk all motherfucking day. I gotta see you moving. We got Heniel, Michael, and Gabriel in the building. People, you know what I'm saying? You can heal from any and everything. But I don't ever let nobody fucking family. Nah. Nah. You gotta make sure that what's for you is for you. Cause what was it called? Use your heart and not your mind's eye. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if that heart is telling you, but your mind is struggling to get in the line, but then you know your mind is saying logically they doing the right thing. My heart is telling me that, and then you get people on the outside of you. That's how you fuck up certain things. But it also requires you to communicate too. So if you don't communicate, you ain't gonna ever really know if it's real. Was it real? Is it able to be healed? Or should I just let it go? But it's for you to communicate with whoever it's directed to or whatever it's directed for. You know what I mean? Connect for, but I don't have no friends to play Connect for with, let alone Uno. Check. Well, I don't care for checkers. I like chess more than anything, but till then, I'll just do crossword puzzles and Sudoku. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of this one. I'll be back on the next live, and we'll do some angel messages. All right, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Zane.